What is going on? Welcome to another Friday night of the Infinity Equation. Hope you all had a great, happy new year. It is 2023. And man, oh man, we're going to start the new year off good. We're going to start it off fun. We're going to start off exciting. We have a good time this year. New things ahead of us, new ventures, new toys, new movies. Yeah, boys got toys. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. So I hope y'all are doing well. Because you know what? I hope everybody has that cult of personality this year. But I wouldn't be able to do the show without my man, Disavow. How you doing?
Dante, Dark Joker's in. How you doing, sir? I.e. Goon Squad, stand up or sit down and get a cold beverage because it's time to talk. Top 10s, everybody. Happy New Year. Dante, as always, great to be here with you, sir.
Great. Greg said, are you muted? No, he's not muted. I can hear him. Can you not hear him, Greg?
Uh-oh.
Like Mussolini, spelled wrong. While I wait for everybody else to join us, let's see who's in the chat here. We got Omar V says, "Sup, everybody?" Johnny Cokes, Goon Squad. What's going on? Happy Action says, "I can do that, but my vid is nearly complete as is and built mostly to entertain. Hope y'all like it." Probably from an earlier comment I could not see. White Mike Vegeta, what's going on? How you doing? Greg, how you doing? Your boys got toys. Let's see. Chad Kinsler, how you doing? Okay. Oh, we got super chat from Robert. Robert Diaz. Thank you very much. Dante has all two McFarlane's top 10. You wish, sir. You only wish. You only wish, sir. Let's see. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Damien says, Tim, don't think the Serpentor in the background even is ever going to get boring to see.
Never, ever. I said a flashback to my younger self.
What's going on, Damien? How you doing? Let's see who else we got here. Mark Rose, what's going on? How you doing? All right. So, while we wait for everybody to get here, I did watch The Menu this week. It was pretty good. I say if you like a movie with a lot of suspense and a little bit of horror in it, The Menu is your thing. I say watch it.
So you're saying you would pick it off the menu?
Yes. Very delicious. The nice thing about like when they serve the dishes, they actually had the recipes up on the screen, like what was in the dish. So that was pretty awesome.
Nice. I spent my week falling down a very interesting rabbit hole called Letterkenny.
Oh man.
On Hulu. I have been told to watch this by my brother-in-law for going on multiple years. Finally, guess what would have been Monday. I was actually ill. I said, you know what? I'm going to try watching this Letterkenny show. Man, blew me away. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's Napoleon Dynamite, basically squeezed together with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nice. Very nice.
Very good stuff. I highly suggest it. No kids in the room. Rather vulgar. No kiddies in the room.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I heard very much so. It's very vulgar. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Rush.
Hi.
How you doing, sir?
How's it going? Glitchy apparently.
As Greg calls you, Rush Headroom.
Hey, I'll take that. I love that show from the 80s. It's just been that type of week, so whatever.
Dang.
Since last we saw each other, I've been getting messed up by my dogs almost, daily. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if my screen stops jittering around, I'll try to show you guys off. But yeah, just keep talking. I'll figure this out. Get back to me. Hi. I'm here though.
Stride says The Menu was all right film. It was pretty good.
I watched it. That was messed up, man.
It was, but it was a great movie. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it very much. And if you haven't seen on Netflix, Kaleidoscope, which is pretty good as well.
That's one that is out of order and you can watch it in any order.
Yes. Yeah, because every time, like anybody who watches it, it's all in different order for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not like any specific order. It just like it throws you into the show in whatever order that's on.
I feel like they experimented with that with what was it, Love, Death, and Robots, the first season.
Yeah.
They did something similar, and I think season 2 they just kind of locked it in. But
yeah. But with Kaleidoscope, it's an overarching story, but it tells you like what part of the story, like each episode says like what part you're at. It's like, hey, 6 months before this, or 6 years before this time, or 6 months after this time. So it's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Nice. Robert Diaz says Violent Night was a great film. Violent Night was great. I enjoyed that one.
That was with David Harbour.
Yes, as Santa Claus.
We were supposed to see it for my birthday. I never got around to it. So that'll be eventually rented, purchased, or streamed. 1 of 3.
Yeah, it was pretty good. That it was what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Decent movie.
Cool.
King Black will say he should have ate his Wheaties. See, Disavow. Pokey 87 says Disavow. You should check out the spinoff Shortsea. It's only 1 season, but it's just as good.
I will make sure to try to do that. I'm assuming it's also on Hulu. So
probably. I never watched Letterkenny.
So good. It's just so raunchy, but it's so good.
Greg says Rush just making fun of the annoyances. In its way, it's cool though. Embrace the glitch.
If you can see my hand, I've gotten messed up by my dogs this week.
Oh boy, yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's from last Saturday. Last Saturday is like I had a 4-day weekend for the holidays, and it's like I'm gonna get so much done. If anyone doesn't know, I've got 6 French bulldogs. And Saturday morning, my first of the 4 days off, they get into a fight. I try separating them. They slice my hand open, and I can't do shit all weekend now. And last night, they get my face. So it's like I've got a nice little mark going down my face and my neck. So, yeah, fun. Hi.
Like, everybody's in timeout.
Long week.
That's really, you just put everybody in timeout. Like, yo, I'm tired of everybody. Everybody's in timeout.
Anybody who complained about their week, stop now, other than Rush.
King Blackbolt says Murderville is hilarious. I've never seen Murderville. May have to check it out because I'm not familiar with that one. Grace says first, i.e., the new year. Hope is treating everyone so well so far. That's been pretty good. I can't complain. It's already been a wild and crazy week, but it's not too bad.
Wild and crazy week.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything else that's really been popped off this week.
Yeah, man, it's been a relatively quiet week when it comes to stuff. Like I can't think of much to go through. I mean, on the wrestling front, not that we go too deep on wrestling tonight, but 2 live hours of AEW this evening, and leading into a pretty big show next week at the Forum in California. So.
Look, if we're going to talk about wrestling for a second, for those who don't know, Vince McMahon's back at WWE. God dang it. I can't.
Was he ever really gone?
Yeah, he was gone.
He's just saying that.
No, he was actually gone.
He's always in control, but now he's making his
he wasn't even in control. So the way he got back in was like, hey, if you don't bring me back in to WWE, I won't sign off on any sale or any of the deals to renew
for TV.
Yep.
He's literally blackmailing his own company. That's
exactly.
Classy guy to the end.
Yeah, and then it's like he brought back people that he fired, and then fired other people to bring his people back in. The people that he fired, you call me up and tell me I was fired. Now you want me to come back to help you out?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, you're on your own, man. Go kick rocks.
There it is. He said it.
I would say, go kick rocks, Vinny. Go kick rocks. King Bible says bit by dogs and you didn't even get any powers out of the deal. They're not radioactive dogs.
I don't know. It depends on what you mean by dog power. So,
The power. Woof. Woof. Johnny Coke says, I'm excited to hear y'all talk about math problems. I just thought about this year. Like, people probably think this show is about math equations. I didn't.
When it comes to math, I'm very analytical, so math actually comes to me easily. My wife's taking some college courses right now, and she pretty much has me do all for math just because I can do it in probably about a tenth of the time that it would take her.
See, you're better than me. I used to be good with it, and I just kind of fell off of it. Brian King says, good evening, gentlemen. What's going on, Brian? Dom says, word is he's back to try to sell the company. Yes. Yeah, he's just back to sell it. That's about it. At this point, it's just going to get sold. We all knew it was kind of happening, but we didn't know how soon it was going to happen. King Black also said, so Vince said, no chance. That's what you got. No chance in hell. Blake with the super chat. Thank you very much. Says, happy 2023, fellas. Thank you. Happy 2023 to you as well.
Happy New Year.
Yes. They're saying IE is all about math, though. You need to pay for your toys while we're not going broke. That is very true. Very, very true.
Got to figure out where to fit everything on that shelf. Estimation skills.
Exactly. You got to sit here and measurement. You almost got to be like a contractor to fit stuff. Like, okay, so if I built this shelf here, I could maybe fit like 6 more figures on this side. If I built this little area here for them. Yeah, I could do that.
Exactly.
See, I may actually be adding another shelf, so I'm trying to figure that one out.
See, contracting. It's all about contracting.
I would be adding 2 shelves, but I'm just an inch short of being able to fit 2 shelves in. So, yeah, I've got a little, that space there. So, Windows probably going to get covered up, and I'm probably going to move the X-Men arcade cabinet over and throw in an extra shelf. So,
there you go. Now you're talking.
I've not decided if it's going to be another Marvel Legends shelf or another non-Marvel shelf. So,
well, you got the Wrecking Crew. They can take care of all the permits for you.
I do everything myself.
Dude, speaking of permits, over at Century Mad Collector, his YouTube channel, he's been kind of slowly over the last year, like filling out and building a brand new collection room in his house. And my goodness, man, the hoops you got to jump through with all the permits and like to bring an electrician in, like he literally is like doing everything. Like he's completely built a new room with everything that goes along with it. And man, that guy, man, he's working hard, but it's a lot of paperwork he's filling out. What it sounds like.
I can only believe because different counties are just ridiculous sometimes. Like my county is ridiculous, probably with stupid stuff. So. They can go kick rocks. Let's see. Damien says, you mean to say you have no more shelf space rush? And he starts laughing emoji. King Black Bolt says, good news is that I'm almost done with my 90s Marvel Legends collection. Bad news is that I started collecting Hot Toys. Yeah, now you go into that super expensive realm, sir. Best of to you.
Cut out the little stuff right there.
Yeah, I don't do Hot Toys.
Yeah, I can't.
Our friend Alex Sanchez, who was over with Ryan this past week doing their top 10 at 3POA. It's a good time watching. But I remember when he did the top 10 with him last year. It was all Hot Toys in his list. And I'm like, man, I'm outclassed. I can't keep up with this dude.
Exactly. I can't either. I got 1 Hot Toy. And I may get a second one. Not even sure. Maybe 1 per year for me. Johnny says, balance the checkbook, spatial awareness.
Right.
Oh, here we go. We got a super chat from Pow. It's Donahue. Happy New Year. The missus is asleep, so I'm hiding in the attic, opening toys late in the night, waiting for my voice to recover. Pow, cough, cough. You should have told me something, Dan. I could have replaced you. I'm like, Pow, it's Donahue. And I'm here to tell you about the top 10 Marvel Legends of 2022 for you. I'm here to do it for you. So see, Dan, I mean, I can fill it for you. I'll just be the Black Dan. That's it. I'm the Black Dan.
Black Dan. There it is.
And here he is.
How we needed.
Mr. Action Figure Skinny. How you doing, sir?
What's popping, people? Sorry I'm late. Just had to wrap up some things, put the princess to bed, and I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
Hey, buddy.
Got myself a new White Sox hat. I'm happy.
Hey, man.
Excellent.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Yes,
New Year,
Happy
brothers.
New Year. Look, when you got the Princess of Space out there, I mean, you got to take care of that first.
You got to take care of the Shi'ar Empire. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
that's how it goes. But yeah, how
Uh,
y'all doing?
Bit better.
BG said,
Been
yeah,
better.
as BG says, trying to stay alive in 2023. Yes, yeah. Stand alive, stand alive.
My brother Tim, you were getting me over the holidays with those callbacks to National Lampoons and all those other good series. we could hang out and watch TV, definitely. Like,
Yes, sir.
Oh, so I can't come over? Okay. Only the black guy can't come over. You know what? I'm the black damn hood. That's it. Pow, this show's over. I'm getting down. I'm getting Brandon back over here. No, Brandon, you can't retire.
That's hilarious. No, I mean, hey, I'm sure you're a Parks and Recs guy too. So I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I like Parks and Recs.
There we go. So we can all hang. It would be
I
good.
literally love Parks and Recs.
I love it.
I do love The Office too. I love The Office. I brought my
Office is
famous
good.
Jillian. Bam! On the floor.
I just discovered Jack Ryan. Nobody told me that show was good.
Yo!
Like, first of all, Bunk is in it from The Wire, so I was just like,
Yes!
okay, I'm here. and then the first episode happened, and then I was like, well, okay, hold on, easy.
John Krasinski as Jack Ryan is the all-time best Jack Ryan. Like,
Yeah.
hands down. Amazon put their foot into that one and said, yo, we're going to do this.
Because now
You
I
would
feel
do
like I
this
need
right
to go
way.
back to all the other Jack Ryan stuff.
No.
I'm like,
No.
no.
Okay. This is it. Just watch
No.
this. Yo, because that last season is a trip.
Okay, I'm on season 1. I got a lot of TV to watch.
Oh, good. And if you're looking for another good show, Luther with Idris Elba. Yo,
yeah,
that
I've touched
show.
Luther. I've touched Luther. Luther's
Hold on.
all right.
you know they're coming out with a movie now this year. Yo,
Okay.
it's Luther. It's
Okay.
Luther. Yo,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
Idris Elba. I could do anything.
Booking.com. Booking.com. Yeah.
That's right.
See, you say Luther. I think the show Lucifer, which I love that show.
It wasn't too bad. That one I really couldn't get into that one. I tried and I just couldn't.
Oh, it's so good.
Lucifer, down off more.
The complete opposite of my camera right now. So hey, I'm done with Mac tonight. Screw it. I'm tired. I'm over this.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
We've all been there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's happened.
Trust me, yeah. Don says my Hot Toys Batman forever. Batman and Robin shipped. Nice.
hey.
Ratface 44 says, yo, guts.
Easy.
Guts.
Hey,
If you
man,
got 'em.
great new review for your comparison of the Crimson Guard Classified, sir. Just got them watching it
Yes.
before.
Oh, I gotta open another one of those for my team photo tonight.
Nice.
Should I open all 6 despite me having 8?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should
having
do
them all boxed up.
I mean, because I
It's
feel
suffocating.
I feel bad just taking the Crimson. Like, it's such a nice figure, and I don't want to scratch the cat myself again.
They're suffocating in those boxes. Oh,
You're right.
Ratface meant guys. I thought he meant guts, like the Nickelodeon show Guts.
Oh, that's a great show.
Great show.
Yes. I was like,
Legends
yeah,
of the
Guts.
Hidden Temple.
That too.
was oh, yep.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
Nick Arcade while we're at it.
Yes, I always want to be on Nick Arcade. I'm like these kids.
Nick
can't play no
Arcade. So
games.
that was your equivalent to our video and arcade top 10, right? I'm imagining. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. What that
Probably. There you go. See? Okay, so any Canadians in the chat, they know what video and arcade top 10 is. They would play strictly Nintendo games. Like anywhere from like Virtual Boy to like Nintendo Game Boy Color, nothing Sega. They would never touch Sega. It was very weird.
No, Nick Arcade was more like there was like they had it was more like arcade games themselves.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was like 1941. Like
Ooh.
yeah, it was like literally like arcade games.
Okay. So this what era like / year was Nick Arcade?
Like early 90s, probably.
Same time.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all
Yeah.
were ahead of yourselves. / had a budget. For sure.
Well,
Didn't MTV like have an arcade type of game as well?
They might have, yeah.
I think so. I can't remember.
I think that was just downtown Julia Brown stumbling around the studio.
Oh, Dan's sister. Yeah,
No, we go.
Pal,
No, come on. You gotta go old schools. MTV had was it Remote Control?
Oh,
yes,
yeah. Yep.
yes. Singled out. Well, we all fell in love with Jenny McCarthy.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
Damien says, I tried to get Dan to try hot toddy, basically hot whiskey, honey, and water. Do you drink that in the US of A? Yes.
Mhm. Yep.
Yes, we do.
Yep. We got the hot toddies here.
King Blackball says Dante sounds like Hammy Fox on the Blackbush Chappelle skit. John says Parks is awesome. King Blackball says Jack Ryan is insane. Greg says action figure skinny. Check out Jack Reacher also.
Yeah, my boy's in it. I'm super happy to try to watch that show eventually. So I thought
Yeah.
Jack Reacher and I thought they were both the same character, but apparently not. So hey,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Reacher's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the same world? It's not Tom.
No.
Reacher's not Tom Clancy. Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
Damn, I wish.
Let's see. Damien says, anyone watching Willow? I'm enjoying the new show. I'm sorry, and I have not.
I don't know how that
Not had
works
time for that
because
yet.
yeah, I don't know. I saw Willow the first one. I'm almost like, how does this show happen after that whole movie? But
Exactly. I was like, yo, this dude Willow was crying like the whole movie. Like,
he did cry the whole movie.
Matt Monaghan!
And he be like not even like the nice cry, like the little subtle one. Like I'm talking the ugly cry.
Yes, but Val Kilmer was awesome in that.
He was. I'm more mad at myself because of what I did. If you did see it, please forgive me.
Happy New Year.
2023!
Yeah,
Start off right.
Woo, pour it up. Woo,
Pouring out for the
up.
homies. Trey says I might have to finally check out the new Ryan show. Definitely, please do. Don says I went to LuciferCon back in 2019. It was fun and weird at the same time.
What's LuciferCon?
Exactly. I have so many questions on it. What is LuciferCon?
Yo,
Everybody just dressed up in suits, or the demons like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, so,
no, you remember that movie Legend? That movie
Yes.
scared me, and I imagine that's a bunch of that at LuciferCon.
Yo.
with the big
They're like,
horns. No.
so how's work doing? Well, got a couple souls a day. You know, they just that's why I'm here to learn how to like. One of the pieces like getting how to get souls one on one. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I'm being bad this year. All right, it's 2020.
All right. Okay.
King Blackball says Luther Vandross has a show. I thought he was dead. Dang God, that's some shots right there. Wow. Yo, come on, man. Come on, King Blackball. Why? You ain't had to dig up old Luther Vandross.
He rang out shots.
That man's grave and said, pow. Thought you were
Love
dead. Stay dead. Brian he said, I just saw Bad Batch is back. Yes, that did come back this year. Oh my goodness. Oh, you all, why I can't. King Blackball says I always wanted to be on Wild and Crazy Kids. Yeah, that was another show I wanted to be on. Or Omar Gooding, who just like turned out to be like a comedian star for some reason.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
I have no idea. Oh my goodness. We got a super chat from Detour Stefan Delatour. Cheers, brothers, to infinity and beyond. Thank you very much. Yes, cheers to you as well. Thank you. King Blackball says, "Remember the grind." The grind.
Oh yeah. Here's me.
Yeah, that's MTV.
Okay.
It's like their hip hop.
No, what was the other one? Like Nick, it had Nick at Night. Well, no, it wasn't Nick at Night. It was like, what was the teen one on Saturdays? Because it had Are You Afraid of Dark?
Triple Dare?
The Grindhouse. No, was it Roundhouse or Roundhouse? It was Roundhouse because it was like that sketch comedy.
Yeah, down at the Roundhouse.
Yep. It was like right before.
Wow. Okay.
I might have auditioned a couple times.
Robert,
Carry on.
stop it. Robert says Rush is glitching like the Spice Channel. I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, leave my other moneymaker out of this. How do you think I'm for all this?
Andy Rose, look out! You have competition. Rush is coming for you.
Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness.
Seriously, I'm seriously trying to figure out what the hell's going on with this camera because I don't have this problem on other streaming things.
You know what
it's
you
only
did?
on this.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta do it like the old school TVs. You got banging on time. Thank us. All right, there. The pitch is good. Don't leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
You touching it forward, banging on his head a little bit.
What's the old camera commercial? Shake it. Shake the camera. Shake the camera.
Oh man, yo, that was like, yo, if you remember like the old school 80s, if you grew up in the 80s, you know what TV we're talking about with the bunny ears and it had like the dial. You had to get up and turn the channel. There's no remote control for it. You had to get up like, hey, okay, you gotta get up. It's like, bop. Come on. There we go. There it is. There's the channel. Yeah, it's working now. Just need a little loving to it.
If you break the knob on it, you're finished. Then you just
Right.
gotta use like a fork and something to turn. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like, it was like a Nintendo.
Mm.
Like if your Nintendo was messed up, you had to sit. Everybody. If your Nintendo's messed up, everybody at their house had a different way of getting their Nintendo working.
For sure.
Like, yo, what game you want to play?
You had
we're
to
gonna play Super
blow
Mario
it a
Bros.
few times.
Exactly. Or put it in the freezer. Put the game in the freezer. Take it out, and then put.
Well, the cruelest part about that is here we are, 40-year-old man or whatever. We find out 30 years later the worst thing you could do is blow in it. And that's what we all thought was what you were supposed to do was blow in it.
Hey, it worked.
What were we supposed to do? Yeah.
That was getting me trained for my college years.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Sheesh. That was great.
No, that was training us all for OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Is that why we were 18 and over last week on YouTube? I couldn't watch it without
Boom.
signing in. I was so
I did.
confused last week in our chat. I always watch like maybe the first 20 minutes, whatever. I've done watching wrestling, and I just watched my Apple TV. I'm not signed in on there, and it's like you must sign in for adult content. And I'm like, Dante, what the hell did I say last night?
I forgot. No, like before the show started. Like I forgot. I guess I must have turned. I guess I turned it on to 18 over. Because like, is it for kids? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just putting no. And then I guess that's what it put a block on. It was like, hey, you can't monetize this nonsense. I'm like, great. Let's see. We'll go through these real quick. Let's see. Bart says, I'm here. Start over. No, Bart. It's too late. It's too late to apologize, Bart.
I'm here to start over.
Thank you, Greg. Greg Guy says you are banished to the start of the show. Watch on a delay. Omega Web 13, what's going on? Says I'd rather take out all my neighbors' trash than watch Willow. Dang, gone. That's a cold-bloodedness.
That's mean, bro.
Damien says, yeah, I knew I could rely on you, Rush. I'm not the oldie of the bunch. Dang, gone. You know, look, let me tell you.
In June.
Well, I'm not too far from you. I'll be 41 next Wednesday.
Damn, y'all old.
Yes. Yes.
I'm out here
some
being
things.
37, thinking about being you're 41
Look,
next week.
I
Damn.
can't remember.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people will ask me, they're like, what, you're like 35, 36 tops? I'm like, sure, we'll go with that.
Mm.
Right, especially when I shave, they're like, "Oh, you still in your 30s or 20s?" I wish I was, but thank you. Make me feel good. Pump up my chest, like.
And I think I figured out the glitch. I think it's the awesomeness of my collection. It's making it glitch. I turn off the lights and it's fine now.
All the lights.
Wait, test it. Turn them back on.
No,
Oh,
I'm good
Hold-
now.
Hold on, we got an update about LuciferCon. It's
Oh,
a
here
con
we go.
for the show Lucifer, aka a
Uh-huh.
bunch of thirsty women trying to meet Tom Ellis. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Hell, I'll
Hey,
go
Harry.
when to meet Eve.
Harry Moore Design, how you doing? Says love seeing all the retros on the wall.
Thank you.
Poke87 says kablam. Yes, kablam. was
Yes. Rah, kablam. I got that,
Yes.
but that was on late night YTV at like 1 a.m. Sunday.
great.
That's
See, that was
when I got kablam.
on
Now,
Snick.
that
for
sounds
us.
like Spice TV there.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah,
Blair
that was-
Nui, so it's about the same name. Yeah.
Yeah, for us that was Snick on Saturday night with Roundhouse and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I thought
Like,
Are
I
You
just-
Afraid of the Dark was on late
Skinamax.
time? What? Are You Afraid of the Dark was on nightly at 7:30 on YTV.
Yo,
That's
I didn't
like-
understand this. I didn't understand like why you got kids getting into the woods like, around a campfire telling a story. Like, yo, this is the worst place you could be doing this. And somebody find out, and they just like, you know what? These kids are easy pickings. All right, let's go ahead and get them, boys. Like, what?
Actually-
Why? Never
Fun-
found.
Fun fact: the girl who used to wear her hat backwards on the show, she's married to a good friend of mine. They live in Montreal. So
Really?
shouts to you. Yeah. Dude. Like all those shows, Student Bodies and like Are You Afraid of the Dark? All Canadian. They all live here.
Damn.
So what you're saying is you have a future guest star that can come onto the show.
Possibly, yes.
Tell us,
Oh, here we go.
tell us about. Were you really afraid of dark? Please answer this question for the people who really want to.
No.
King Blackball says, as you guys can tell, I'm around your ages. Hey, that's fine. We're all old. We're all getting up in there. I'm getting into my senior year. I can't wait till I get the get that retirement package from work. They're like, hey, you want to retire? Sure enough, 3 figures. All right, I'm out of here. I tell you, peace. I got other things to do.
Hey, it does not matter how old we are. The biggest thing that matters is we have adult money that we can do childish things with.
Exactly.
I haven't even. I got
I
3
do not.
years till 40. I will holler at y'all when I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
chilling.
Look,
I'm doing good. My back's
work-
going out now. I'm good.
I work to pay for these small little kids that are stacked around me right now. So that's all I do, and pay a couple bills on the side. That's what the money. Get the toys, pay some bills on the side. You know, that's about it.
What are you talking about? The bills or the pre-orders that come in?
Both at this point.
Both. Those are bills.
The bill is due. My Mordo, the bill will
Always
come
comes
due.
due.
Greg says Dante gets dropped off at Hey Dude. Oh my goodness.
Hey, dude.
Hey Dude.
Oh God!
That was one I could not watch. It just like horrified me just sitting there watching that show. I don't know why. I'm just like, I can't do this.
I gotta Google this one. Let's see what Hey Dude was.
It's a ranch. It's
Oh,
kids
no.
on a ranch.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Literally.
Mr. Ernst.
Hold on. Hey Dude. Oh boy.
You know what,
Greg
though?
tells him-
Dante,
How
the
did-
best one though was Camp on Awana. Salute your shorts. That was
Yes,
that
that's what I was gonna say. Like Greg said that, like of would it be salute your shorts? We run, we jump, we skip, we play, we
Oh.
roll and go on trips. I
spun.
forget the rest of it.
But the things that last forever are our dear friendships. I can do the whole song. I'll spare you all.
Camp on Awana, we hold you in our heart. Is there something that makes me wanna fart?
Wait,
Get
what?
it right. That's what that, yo, that's the part. Yo, that's what he's substituted in there. Yo, I'm literally
See, I skipped most of the live action shows. I was all about like the Disney after.
Yeah, man. What were you
But
guys
Salute Your
watching?
Shorts was live
too.
action. It was like it was.
Mhm.
That was
Those shows were just so cheap to make back then.
oh yeah.
They just cranked them out for content. You know?
Remember Pete and Pete? Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm leaving
Really?
you right
You never
there with
seen
that.
Pete and Pete?
I don't know what Pete and Pete is. I don't know.
It
Camp
was on
Anawana is.
Nickelodeon. It was about two
Yo.
brothers named Pete.
Let me listen. This is a very
Were
unfortunate
they
thing.
both redheads?
Yes.
We didn't get Nickelodeon until about 2003 out here.
Are
I
you
don't think.
serious?
Yeah. Nickelodeon was behind like a paywall for like ever until about
Oh wow.
So no Nickelodeon.
I'm sorry. So you had no Eureka's Castle,
Nothing like
no
that.
Gullah Gullah Island.
Nothing like that. We had
No, Mr.
YTV.
How about
Everything
the Unique
YTV
Mouse
bought,
Club?
we got.
Hold on, I'm going to really date me. Mr.
Okay.
Wizard early in the morning on Nickelodeon.
What's
Oh yeah, Mr. Wizard. Yeah.
Mr. Wizard was great. If you wanted to learn about science, it was Mr. Wizard.
I had Bill Nye. What do you mean? Bill
No,
Nye.
this is before Bill Nye. He was the
stop.
predecessor.
There's no before
Nye.
Bill Nye.
There
There's Beekman.
was.
There's Beekman. There's Beekman's world.
He was before Beekman.
Yeah.
What do you mean before Beekman? No, no.
Yes.
These are lies you tell.
No, you
Who's this
Google it.
Mr.
Mr. Wizard on Nickelodeon, sir. He was this older gentleman,
Oh, if you-
little ball. He had a little cul-de-sac haircut,
Fuck
and
this.
he taught you science.
Yes, he did. Apparently.
If you want to go that far, how about you can't do that on television?
No, I know that one. 'cause
Yes.
That's Canadian.
The,
That's Canadian.
Really?
so I
the
know that.
introduction of the green slime.
Yeah.
You can't say that on television. I believe is Canadian. Yes.
Yep. I watched the documentary on that the other day. Yep.
Yes, I did too. Oh.
I actually did too.
What's going on? Art G says, "Hello, what's up, everyone?" NJ Tree says, "Old school. That means he has to get a new webcam and put it on top of the broken." And the TV sitting on top of the TV. Don't worry.
Hey, if we're going back to 90s live actions, there's Where in the World's Carmen San Diego. How bad that song gets stuck in everyone's head.
Where
Love
in
that
the
song.
world in Carmen San Diego.
Yo, that song taught me how to beatbox. Yeah, man, that shit was hard.
That's what it was.
What?
Literally, it was. Oh, wait a minute. It just said, I know about the big comfy couch was Canadian. Oh, that's true.
And she also voiced Jubilee. But yeah, Big Comfy Couch was my joint. 10 seconds.
Big Comfy Couch. Isn't that like,
Lunette the Clown.
pre-launch casting couch?
The casting. Hey, come on in. It's the comfy couch. It's a big old comfy couch. Yeah. Come on in. Don't worry about it. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
See, he stands up to greet a woman. He's such a gentleman.
Tell us a little about yourself. Well, I'm a bear, and I sit on a big comfy couch. Okay. We can work with that, sir. We can work with that.
Dante, if you're going to bring up a bear, you got to show the bear and Big Blue House clip. Come on.
Okay. I know
I'm
that.
for it. I'm bringing it up. I am bringing it up. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Let me just flip. Here we go.
Well, come on, Ocho. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, this thing's a piece of shit. Let's go do something else. Yeah, come on, Hobag. Give me chicken pot pie. Hey, you squeezy little mouse. Go get it your sorry ass self. Don't talk to me like that, bitch. Get out of my way, you piece of shit.
What is the thing? Oh, I need to watch that show. All right.
Yo, that's just the outtake. That's outtakes. It wasn't
That's
even
a
like
wild
that's a kid's
outtake.
show. That's a kid's show.
That's a wild outtake.
Yo, just like the little bear pushing the rat. It's like,
Move.
We're gonna get some chicken pot pie.
And the big bear's like, what? Yeah, I love it.
Yo,
Love it.
Bear in the big blue house. He's the man. He got a wild house over there.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo.
All right. We fought around enough.
Hi.
All right. Sorry, throwing everybody off, but yeah, let's talk about our.
No,
Yeah.
you're fine. It was fun. We're the Yip Yips from Sesame Street. Yeah. Can't show them. They're rated X. Because I have no idea. It's like my boy. Borky.
Yeah, you can't. That can't happen. Nope. Hey man, I've been watching Sesame Street a lot lately, obviously, and they've cut back on the puppets, man. They've all of
Really?
our boys. Listen, Harry ain't there, Telly ain't there, barely any Oscar. The
Is
main
Grover still there?
Grover is hanging on by a thread, but he's still there. They use him for Super Grover.
Hey, we're going into that recession. Even Muppets are getting laid off for more. What can I
Yeah, that's
tell
getting
you?
nuts.
Yo,
It's
Telly,
getting kind of nuts. It's
Can you
Elmo's
imagine
show.
that-
Well,
can you imagine that puppy?
man.
That puppy going there talking about, yeah, come on in, Telly, come on in. So yeah, Beaker's taking your spot, so we gotta let you go.
He's
Yes.
not even what? He
He's a
doesn't even live here.
Muppet, damn it! That's fine.
You
We're
hear about
bringing-
Amazon
we're
doing layoffs and all these other,
Right.
billion-dollar companies
bringing-
that
look.
we're actually already in a recession. That's another thing. But
Beaker's on
yeah,
contract.
Muppets get laid off. There they go. They're just
Yeah.
Yep.
kicked to the
Beaker's a
curb.
contractor.
Very nice. Yeah.
So how that goes. Contractors, we can bring them in a little bit, at a higher rate, but don't have to pay them insurance. He's like, Telly, I understand you got a family, but times are tough around here, so we gotta let you go.
Actually, Vince McMahon bought the company. He's like, listen, you're now independent contractors. You're no longer working for us officially, but we own you.
God damn, I'm gonna spit up my dang glass of water.
You're no longer Muppets. You are superstars.
Yo, that would make a whole lot of sense. All right, folks. All right. You came here to see what our top 10 list is for 2022.
That's gonna be hard.
Nobody knows what's on their list.
Nope.
I barely know what's on my list at this
I
point in time.
don't have a list. I'm looking at some of them.
I have an easier time making a list for 2023 that I don't even have yet than I did for 2022.
Oh no, I can bust it down. Hold on, it's in my head somewhere.
Nah,
but I got
Figgy.
something.
You know what? Figgy? You just made the list.
What? What are you, Jericho?
Yes. You just made the list, Figgy. You just made the list. Where's my scarf at? I need a scarf so I can just swing around blade. And that's the end of that chapter. Tim knew what I'm talking about. Come on, Dub, do something stupid. I'm sorry. Before we go, that was one of the funniest Simpsons episodes. If you'd never seen where he changed his name to Max Power, because it was like was it like fall season, like the new shows, and he had a character named Homer. He was like supposed to be like some 80s like detective.
Yeah.
And then they made him stupid. And they're like,
Yes.
come on. They're like, come on,
Max
don't
Power.
do something stupid. All right. Okay. All right. Back. All right. Yes.
Top 10.
All right. Top 10, 2022. So we'll just go around the room here or around the squares, Hollywood squares. Yes, Ember, I did see that they're doing Fraggle Rock. Boss Fight Studio is doing Fraggle Rock.
They need to chill, but that's kind of cool. At the same time, all right,
Look,
let's pull
if they make the dog, I'm in.
True. Very okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
if they make the dog, I'm in. I want just the dog. Nobody else. I don't want. I just want the dog.
Just
It's gonna be the next Haslab.
Tim. So what is your number 10, Tim?
All right, so really quick, we're not going crazy with honorable mentions, but I just want to throw these out there as honorable mentions before I give you my number 10. I'll do them both together, and it's going to be the Marvel Legends Daredevil and Renewed Vows Spider-Man. Okay,
Oh, shoot.
love these things. I more importantly love the fact that we have the buck with the toe articulation now, and this is literally like the best buck for these two figures or these two characters. Also, I had to grab and I didn't. I want to throw Vulcan in there too. Loving that new buck
Ooh.
joints. We're going to see slowly replacing the buck for the Bucky Cap buck. So just wanted to give Marvel Legends some love there as we kind of rip into our list. But my proper number 10 is actually going to be the Four Horsemen Studios figure obscura Father Christmas.
Yes.
He is my
I'm
number
sorry.
10.
What?
These
That's
comments are
dope.
wild out. Everybody's wild out in these comments already. Prime said, "Is it the latest Amazon mystery back piece in the box?" he took shots at you, Tim. Already in
I missed-
2023,
what
Prime took shots at you.
It's on mystery bath parts. Yes, they are. They're actually they're on their way to you right now, Josh. I sent them directly to you. That's my 6 through 1, so I'm done. I know what my list is actually now.
There you go.
But no, this thing was awesome this year. I had the opportunity to actually get it before most people did, other than like the major like YouTube reviewers, because they actually Four Horsemen did come into a local convention here, Krampus Fest in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, near where I live. So I was able to actually get this probably about a week before anybody else. I have it further down on my list just because it is more of a seasonal figure. I'm not a customizer, but all the cool pieces with this thing, all the accessories, the soft goods were amazing. There's a purple robe underneath you can use with Kang for your Marvel Legends. It's just a great overall figure. So yeah, Four Horsemen Studios killed it this year. Loving the figure obscura line specifically. So yeah, so number 10, Father Christmas.
Very nice. And just for all those things that the Moose or the Batmo Beast is my number 1 pick. No. Neither are on my list, and I don't have no Batmo Beast. Why would I buy a Batmo Beast? I don't buy Todd McFarlane toys unless they're fit to the DC universe. Swamp Thing, yes. That's it. That's really about it. Other than that, I don't have any more. No Toddy Max over in this house. Let's see. All right, Figgy, what's your number 10, sir?
My number 10, because this is a hard one. It's all right. My honorable mention, quickly, will go to Siren, because I feel like we needed her to round out X-Force, and MCU Wong. But my number 10 figure for 2022, surprisingly not a Marvel Legend, goes to
It's
this
me.
man right here.
It's me, DDP.
Stalker from the classified
Yo.
series.
Stalker wasn't a bad figure.
It wasn't a bad figure, and we got so many good ones, and a lot of them were for me from Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
Classified came up, and Stalker is one of the good ones. So number 10. Stalker.
Ember Wings has Brat's car for a number 10 figure. Just for
Wait,
Rush.
We do not use the B word in this. chat.
Oh man! All right, Rush, what you got for number 10, sir?
Okay. Real quick, honorable mention, and this is an honorable mention because I don't have it, and kind of, upset Tim because I tried contacting him at Krampus Fest. It's the 4 Horsemen Headless Horseman.
Ooh.
I'm so sad I missed out on that figure. I've seen all the reviews. I'm kicking myself even more because I've always, ever since Disney's Legend of Sleepy Hollow, I love the Headless Horseman. I missed out on it. So I'm sad about that. My number 10 is kind of a little cheat this year because I know it didn't come out in 2022. I got it in 2022. And sorry, I'm not pulling figures down from my collection because everything's going to go tumbling, but
Yeah.
I printed everything up. Number 10, Sunstreaker.
Ooh.
From Transformers War of Cybertron. It came out a few years ago. I finally got it this year because I didn't know it existed. And this is a figure that the original G1 I always wanted as a kid, never had it. And now that there's a newer edition, finally got it. And seriously, I've not played with any of my Transformers as much as this one because I love it so much. So it's kind of a little cheap. I got it in 2022, so therefore it counts for me. Deal with it.
Not bad. Not bad. My honorable mention for number 10 would have been Val vs. Duster, because Duster was one of the good figures that did come out, and I did enjoy playing with that figure. But my number 10 is actually going to be the Val vs. Night Ops figure, because I just love the color on them, that green and black, and they look so amazing in that color. And I have, what is it? Sorry, I forgot how many I ordered. I think 8. 6 or 8, I can't remember. But they're very well done. I like the color. I like that they do like a Night Ops team. So that was my number 10 for me. I'm very happy with those. Art says, Rush, I bet you the Headless Horseman will be available next toy show that 4 Horsemen will be at. I assure myself Tim and Dante will be there at ZoloCon February. Yes. We will always try to grab it.
Well, if anyone goes to that con and they have it, I will pay for you to pick it up and ship it to me.
Oh, we got you.
I want that.
We got you. If they have it, we got you. Oh, what's going on, Nolan? No, you're fine. We just started our top 10. We talking about old TV shows and Bear in the Blue Big House cussing up a storm all the time. Tim, what is your number 9, sir?
All right, number 9. If anybody's watched any of my top 10 videos at This About Action Figures on YouTube, you know I like to cheat a lot. It's kind of what I do. So it's a pretty big cheat, but I'm proud of it.
I wouldn't say that Alyssa's in the chat.
Hey, she knows me well enough. So I only grabbed 3 of them off the shelf. But I thought it was so freaking cool how Jazzwares, for their AEW line, gave us the entire Dark Order in one huge wave. So if you're a pro wrestling fan and you watch BTE being the elite, if you watch any AEW at all, RIP Mr. Brody. You can throw the papers at John Silver. But this Johnny Hungy itself was an amazing figure. But literally they gave us more or less the entire Dark Order, Anna Jay, and also Stu Grayson, who's not even in the company anymore, all in one shot, which was so freaking cool to do that. So many of these companies, wrestling included, you have to wait so long until you build out a team. We talk about it all the time. This was so cool to have all these on my shelf. The only problem is now they're like $4 on Ringside, and I bought them all for full price when they came out. But so, number 9, the AEW Dark Order entire wave.
Oof. Oof.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Well, we'll switch it up a little bit. Rush, what was your number 9?
Well, last week I said I was happy because Toyline really didn't exist until 2022, and this will be the first of 3 of this line. NECA Gargoyles.
Hey, there it is.
Demona.
Number 9's Demona.
Oof.
Very cool.
This is the line that I was so excited for, and so much of this line will be on 2023 as well. Love this line. Damona's number 9, just because I think everyone had the issue with her wings. Amazing sculpt, love it and everything. The wings, especially since there's only one set of wings with her so far, they're just really heavy on her. So if you tap it lightly, they fall. So luckily, I have mine held up, and it's amazing collection. I'm waiting for more of the line, and I hope they get released faster. NECA, release them faster. But yeah, number 9 is Gargoyles Demona.
You know what's funny about that? I still haven't opened up my Demona.
Yeah, me either.
I had her for almost like a full year, and I still haven't opened her up.
I have one. I have Bronx open. That's it. That's my only Gargoyle open right now.
I could never find Bronx, so I stopped collecting the line because they just never came up here.
Oh wow,
dude!
Yeah.
For Dan Who in the UK, the Gargoyles is not actually sold in the UK. So anytime they come out, I'm finding them and shipping them over to.
Oh, wow, that's crazy that they're not coming out there.
Well, they're coming now, but it's like you can find Goliath. Hudson I have to get from BBTS, but then I don't think Bronx was ever up on there, and they're just like, no room like this, So, but it's one day.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like fresh. I'm excited for them, but now I might actually stop collecting them just because space, and I'm sick and tired trying to find them. Like honestly, like Hudson,
I'm finding Demona and Hudson in excess down here now. So.
Really. I've not seen Hudson.
Yeah.
Dom said he should be getting his Hudson on Wednesday, but yeah, I have not. I don't know. It's just they came if they would have came with both sets of wings, one opened up and then one closed.
Folded. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been fine with that, and I'm like, okay, I can actually put these somewhere. That whole wingspan, I can't put them on top because I got other big figures. I still have the Marvel Legends 12-inch figures that they had came out with. So those take up a lot of space. That Hulk is a space taker.
Yeah.
It's
I've got the space.
Yeah, you got the space. I'm trying to figure out space down here.
Everything is up top for me because toddlers, so I'm not trying to have a Hudson fall on their head.
Poke an eye out.
Dad, why did I spell that well in school? Well, one time Hudson fell on your head when you were a kid.
Yeah, it ruined the whole thing.
Yeah. Johnny says, Action Figure, do you get hit with the excess and duty fees when you buy from BBTS?
Only if it's over 100. Otherwise, nah.
Okay. Because Johnny
added to my pile of loot, and I just. But sometimes.
Yeah, Johnny's from Canada as well.
Shouts to you, Johnny. I love how you Johnny's from Canada too. It's big whomp.
I don't know what part. Look, I don't know. Canada is a overarching place, so I don't want to say the wrong place that somebody's from. But yeah, Johnny's from Ontario. Yeah. I don't want to be wrong.
Generally, you're from Ontario or you're from the far west. If you're in the midpoint, yeah, you specify. But it's generally, no one's really out here I'm from Manitoba. No one's doing that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know how it is up there, so I don't y'all could be territorial. But yo, you stay off my Manitoba streets, sir. Yeah, you stay off my Ontario streets, there, buddy. I'm I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, buddy.
Not your buddy, pal.
Edmonton, Alberta. See, I was clearly off.
Shouts to Edmonton, Alberta.
He's living the life of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Edmonton, Alberta is great, man.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I don't need to go to Canada because I get enough Canadians coming down here to Florida all the time. So it's
no, those are Quebecers. Those are a different breed. That's my people. That's a different breed.
I tell by the license plate, British Columbia, Quebec, Vancouver. I'm just thinking it's you drove all the way down here.
Yeah, we hard body. Hell yeah.
Damn right, we did drive down here.
We trying to do plane. Come on, no, we drive down.
Wait, what's this thing called plane? Nah, let's go ahead.
I need the kilometers on my whip so I know how fast I'm going. I'm not with that miles per hour thing, dog.
What's it? Yeah, what's it? You get pulled over sir, you're going to a speed limit. Well, where's your kilometer? I don't see no kilometers out here. See some miles per hour, MPH. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
See, my wife's from Brazil, so I drive her car, and it's set to kilometers instead of miles per hour. I'm like, what the hell's going on in this? That's not
Exactly. Like, yeah.
Yes,
Am
exactly.
I going too fast? Am I going too slow? I don't know what's going on.
If you're doing 120, you're fine.
All right, Figgy, what's your what
Number
number?
nine.
You were number 9. Sorry, what's your number 9?
Number
Yeah, thank you.
9. I believe this came out in 22. So many things came out in 22, but it is one of my favorite figs, and I keep looking at it, and I love it so very much. The Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive in the States, but over here, everywhere exclusive. My man, Stephen Strange. Love him so much. I'm so happy they did this. I cannot. I don't even want to put a felt cape on him because I feel like it wouldn't ruin the aesthetic, but I would have to dust him off. And this fig is just great. He stands perfectly. He holds his effects. He came with great hands. Head sculpts are beautiful.
Look, sir, he ain't got.
He was on my initial list. I had to replace him with something else.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, man, it looks so good. I might have to get a third one just so I can open another one and have him in a different position because that's how good he is.
Wanda with Tomb. Well, he should have came with some spell books too.
Yeah.
Came with some spell books. Like, boy, you know you can't read, boy. Get these other artifacts. You know you can't read, doctor. You can't read. For my number 9, it's gonna be. This was tough. This was really tough. It's gonna be one of the first Marvel Legends you see on my list, but I had to go with my man, DD.
So low. Wow. Okay, I like the positioning though. Okay,
Because there's a reason why. There's a reason why. But this Daredevil, yeah, this thing was off the chain. Like, this is worth it.
he's hard.
Like,
Yeah.
Any are on my list are mostly probably like some are on my desk right now. That I just like I fiddle with every once in a while. Like, yeah, like Daredevil is that man. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like, oh shoot, he was sitting on a chair. But yeah, this right here is worth it. Like, you can't get no better than this. No better than this.
He's nice. He's pretty. I wish he was in better red though.
So that's what kind of threw me off. It is 2 different reds. So I wish, it was kind of like a little bit more of a solid color.
Yeah, I don't like the matte color of it, so I need more.
You'll get that in a retro release, probably Spider-Man Wave or.
I know, and then just don't even give them the idea.
But you know what?
It's going to happen from a 3-pack. It's definitely going to happen.
The crazy part is, it's no different than the Defenders Daredevil because that Daredevil's in different colors as well.
Well, I sold that one. I got rid of him.
I still have mine.
I have the Hobgoblin Wave Daredevil.
Yeah,
so
that's my Daredevil before.
Yeah, I have that one too. I still have that one.
I don't like unfortunately, I do not like the body mold on him. And so I don't think he should be the same size as Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I've always thought skinnier, and Daredevil's the boxer. He should be thicker and more muscular and, like brutish. So I skipped on it.
Nice.
All right. Rush. Figgy, we'll go back to you. What is your number 8?
Number 8. That.
What is your Ocho?
My Ocho. My number 8.
The
Came
Ocho.
out this year. Number 8. You know
And
what?
it better not be no Ring of Honor figure either.
Ring of Honor. They make figures. No, I'm kidding. My number 8 goes to. Oh yeah. Classified. It's a okay because these two it's classified series, but it's between both of them, so it's a bit of a cheat. But it's a
Sentry.
Cheat. No, not Sentry. Ew, Sentry. No,
because he came with gun hands. I thought he was classified. Sorry. Go ahead.
Funny. That was good. Storm Shadow and Spirit from the classified series. Those two really got me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep collecting this line because they're gonna just get better. I was about to be out, and then Spirit came out. I don't even know the Spirit, the character from like G.I. Joe, and I was like, he's nice. He is nice, like very nice. The paint, the colors, are just so good. And then Storm Shadow, like, come on. the one we've been waiting for, and they knocked it out the park. And it's like it's so nice that I like don't mind if I don't get the retro carded one. Like I like this one, and I'm good with it. And the weapon storage, they gave you storage for his arrow. What is that? And they had and for the bow. Just shouts to the classified people who are doing their thing, and those two figs are great. There probably will be more Joes on my list, but number 8 goes to those two. I mean,
The only drawback with that figure is they would have gave him extra hands.
yeah,
That's the only drawback with it.
but
Everything
you
else
know
is
there's going to
clean.
be a deluxe version somewhere down the
Exactly.
line, or a friend or foe 2-pack with him and Snake Eyes version 900. And,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, I won't say anything. I'll go with my number 8. Yeah, I can't forget my main man all year, because they come out with him almost every year, all year. Mr. Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Oh yeah, this is my man, my main man.
Yeah.
I just love this figure. Love the colors on him. I love that he comes with little web wings on him. This was a tough choice because it could have came down to either this one or Renew Your Vow Spidey. And this one I think takes the cake. I have to agree. This one takes the cake of the Spider-Man of last year. Like, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the Mayfex one, but this one, yeah. The weird thing is, I'm still waiting for Walmart to send out my animated series one.
Oh, you gonna love my number 7.
Oh, good Lord.
I just got another one today in the wild. Shout out to you, Walmart.
Yo, what? Really?
Yeah, man,
I ordered 2
6
from
left.
Walmart. I ordered 2 from Walmart from when they went up for pre-order, and I have not got neither one of them. I got a Lizard, but I didn't get that Spider-Man.
I got 3 from Walmart shipped to me, and I found another. There's 5 in the wild today, and I grabbed one just for later on trade value if I want Mysterio in box again, and so on and so forth. But
Do you want Mysterio in box again?
I mean, yes. We'll talk.
For sure.
I'll go to the store for you. Don't worry. We'll talk.
Rush, you're number 8.
Number 8's probably one that's not going to be on any other list, and it's going to pretty shock people. But number 8, NECA Elvira.
I'm not. I'll be more surprised if that wasn't on Tim's list.
Elvira is actually one of my wife's favorite people. So it's like as soon as she heard NECA announce it, she's like, "Can you get that for me?" And I bought it. It's sitting on my shelf up here, along with the rest of her Elvira pops. But it's actually a great figure. I prefer the Winky head face over the regular one, but such a great figure, and still keeping us on the PG-13 rated show. So yeah.
Greg has a question real quick here. It says, do you like the Amazing Fantasy body as an older team body looking at Franklin Richards Champions Young Avengers? It depends on which character is for. If you're talking about like Amadeus Cho, it kind of works. Franklin Richards, I don't know. Like, it depends on like what Franklin. If we're talking about like the most current version of Franklin Richards, I say he can be a tab. He maybe work like the Peter Parker MCU body, that 2-pack that we got. That Peter Parker body, it will probably work for that for Franklin, but it depends on the character. All right, Tim, you're number 8.
All right, number 8. I really tried to mix it up. Again, I probably did all legends and classifieds, but I dabbled in a lot of other lines this year because I cut back on some things. Rush, I think you'll probably appreciate this. It's going to be the Super 7 Ultimates Robin Hood.
Oh.
Yeah. So I do have the Prince John from last year. I did not originally get these anticipating keeping them in the box. However, the presentation with all the different accessories looks so freaking great. And the box themselves, I mean, everybody who watches my channel knows I'm a big box snob. I really do like the packaging for action figures. So really love this. Robin Hood's like my favorite Disney cartoon of all time, pretty much, if not, top 2. So yeah, that was an easy pick for me, and it'll sit here on my ultimate shelf with my Mumra and my Prince John and my Lino. So there we go.
Very nice. Strine says she's got curves. Okay, figure says my heart's on fire, Elvira. And Brian King says Elvira is my first NECA. Oh wow, there you go. Not
I
bad.
only have one Super 7 figure. I didn't even realize Super 7 when I got it.
I don't think I have any, honestly. Like
No,
I
I don't
have
have
no
any.
Super 7. Yeah.
None here, sir.
Let's see.
And again, this one I got more for the wife, but
He-Man. The magic of
but the
power
meme
sword.
one where he's like, ah. Yeah, that one.
For me, number 7 was hard. It was tough.
That's what
Which
she
one
said.
was it? Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Because it almost could have been a Marvel Legend, but I had to go back to Mafex because they released this right tail end of December, and a Cyborg Superman. That
Nice.
Superman is awesome. That they were like, "Yo, we're ending 2022 with a bang," and they did it. Cyborg Superman was it. I enjoyed that figure. It's a great figure. Yeah, I had to put it in the top 10 because there was Mayfex be knocking out of the park. There's a lot of Mayfex I could have chose on this top 10 and put on here, but I had to chill it back. But yeah, Cyborg Superman.
Nice. Great fig.
Yeah.
Great fig.
Tim, what's your number 7?
All right, so there's been some talk in the community recently about this, and you know, I had to lean into it and eventually, you know, get in on the action here. I
you bought a
will-
DC Universe figure, didn't
If you pull Brad's car, I'm leaving this.
I talk about it, and bam, here it is.
I'm actually more upset about this because I didn't realize that my likeness had been stolen by Bobby Valla. So I finally did pick up the Valaverse Trigger action figure. As some people have said online, Greg down there in the chat has told me multiple times that he considers it the disavowed action figure due to the backwards hat and sunglasses. The physique, not so much. I'll get there in like 20 years. But have him chugging some champagne here from the Chris Jericho bubbly set. But really enjoyed this. Also, shout out, I watched Articulate Ninja's top 10 video, and multiple people in that video had also said the same thing, that apparently this is the disavowed action figure. So Bobby Valla killing it. I'll expect my royalty check in the mail soon.
Very cool.
Yep.
Figgy, what is your number 7, sir?
As previously mentioned, we were going to go with. Hold on, just to flex a little bit. Hold on.
Here it is.
We are talking about the retro carded, that beautiful, that great, that golden animated Spidey, which had an awesome body. I believe it's the same body as the Amazing Fantasy, and yeah, pictures looks great. I mean, the web effects we've already seen. I just love it on card. It looks good. It's a perfect number 7.
Yeah, go ahead and send me your address. Go ahead and send me your address, sir. I'll meet you. I'll come over to Canadian border. They'd be like, "What you here for? Fun and pleasure?" Well, sir, sure ain't gonna be no fun and pleasure for where I'm coming from.
Both, they're twins.
Exactly.
Jeez, y'all are funny.
Let's see. Damien says those props are spot on, Tim. Dom says, by the way, the brass car is now selling for $60 on Amazon. That raised the price.
What?
Bart says, Rolla. Yeah, I guess they did. I guess they rose the price on them bad boys. They're like, why these things are selling like gangbusters? Let's raise the price on them.
Let's get them. Terrible.
Bart says, roll out, aka Dante. Hey, I appreciate it. It does kind of look like me, but it's not me. But yeah, Rollout did not make my list, though. So I can tell you that right now. Rollout did not make my list. Damien says top retro of 22 still Rhino for me. Rhino is a good one. All right, Rush, what is your number 7, sir?
Okay, number 7. Dante may hurt a little bit with this one. I know that a better version of this character has been released, but I don't pay the higher prices for things. So DC Multiverse, Nightfall, Batman.
The man's angry. He just got what?
Well, Dante, I'm going off of you. You did say that McFarlane's okay when it comes to DC because you do have Swamp Thing. So this is the DC that I got just because I have always loved the Nightfall one.
You don't have to explain yourself to him.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
I kind of have to.
Yeah, so this one you have to because Mayfest came out with a better one than this man, than Todd and Matt.
Yeah, well, I missed out on that one because it sold out before I even knew that existed. So I had to chase this one down to get this, just so I would have a version of this character.
Rush, man, I really enjoyed talking with you on the show. I'm sorry Dante threw you off so soon, but anytime you want to come on live at 7:05, let me know. I'll be glad to have you on.
Hey, this is my only DC Multiverse McFarlane figure at all, but it's like I love this figure. I love the costume, so.
I agree, man. I think it looks cool. I agree. And again, like the packaging has the comic book on the back of it, which is cool in the back of the box. So yeah, man, I think it's a solid pick. Sorry, Dante. Next week it's just Figgy on the show.
just us. That's me. You know how I do. I might get me some McFarlane. I don't know. Some of them look kind of cool.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. I just don't want that 7-inch mess in my house. You know, my girl might have Wonder Woman. Does that count? Am I banned now?
Might turn into a serial killer. You Barbie, what did they have monsters? They have dinosaurs. You gotta be Wonder Woman.
Which one? Because they haven't even made a classic one.
No, the bad, really terrible one from Wonder Woman 84 with the gold wings that doesn't stand.
Oh God.
Yeah, that one. She was like, I like this. I'm like, you sure? And then years later, she was like, why'd I buy this?
At least there was somebody in the country that did. Actually, it wasn't our country. It was in Canada. Never mind.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's over in Canada. Keep all that over in Canada. But give us
Nobody
a Toys R Us back.
No, you ain't getting that back. You don't want Toys R Us back. Trust me. It's
well, I can have it back in my state where there's no taxes, so it might be cheaper for me.
Stop. Maybe you're right. You still paying $28 for Legends, so come on.
No, well, look, sir. Look, hey, I'd rather pay $28 with no tax and no shipping on it.
Listen, they got me the other day. I went in there, picked up 4 things, and it came up to 157 something. I was like, wait, what? Like,
I didn't get anything else. I
picked up an Iron Man. Picked up 20th anniversary Iron Man for $49.99. That is not a joke. Yeah. Rush looked up like, what? Yeah, no, that ain't no rule.
You better be glad I ain't drinking tonight. Rush, back to you. What is your number 6, sir?
Surprisingly, my first Marvel Legend that's actually on my list, and it's a Spider-Man, but Mark 1 armor Spider-Man. Nice. Again, it's 90s love, man. It's like this one is always on my must-have list, and as I know it's more of the Game Reverse version, but man, I love this costume. It only appeared in one issue, Web of Spider-Man 100. I have that green foil cover, but nice. God, man, childhood memories from that.
I'll let that one slide. That DC one,
great pick, Rush.
That's a filibuster right there. That's a filibuster. What's going on, D Blakes? How you doing? Blake Quan here. Saying Rush, I love it. No, Blake, stop it. Blake, stop it. Stop it, Blake. Your boy's got toy says, yes, I'm 2 away from bingo. All right, see you, Bart. Says, night guys got to get up at 5 a.m. for military stuff. I'll catch the rest on replay. Well, you have a good night, Bart. Have a good one. We'll see you on a replay on the flip side. And remember, stay on the cool side of the pillow. Ember Wing said, peg warmer of the year underdog figure. Oh, wait. Deep Lake says, wait, is that the action figgy skinny, not the imposter?
My man, what up, baby?
We got the fake one. We got the one that was making all like 26 accounts.
Texting people. Check out my pictures. Whoa,
all right, Figgy, what is your number 6, sir?
Number 6. Same retro line as Rush, but it's going with my boy Ben Riley. Love that figure. Happy it came out. And it's that and Shocker, but Ben Riley more. I just feel like I've always been a Ben Riley Spider-Man guy. I love Peter Parker. He's great, but I feel like Ben Riley doesn't get enough love. And he's so nice. Yeah.
Ben Riley gets the best looking costume. Seriously, the Spider-Man Beyond costume was amazing. Chasm looks amazing. It's like he gets the best costumes,
but the worst stories.
Yeah. Oh. No, hold on. He was just in was it not Dark Reign? The one with Kingpin.
Yeah, Dark Reign. That was King.
Yeah. No,
wasn't
Dark Reign wasn't Dark Reign.
No, it wasn't. Dark Reign is Osborn. The other one, Kingpin, is what's the Kingpin?
I thought it was Devil's Reign.
Devil's Reign.
Yes. Okay.
Devil's Reign. Yeah. He was all right in there.
Yeah. All right, Tim, what you got for your number 6, sir?
I'll keep my number 6 short and sweet. This one's in packaging, but I have probably 4 or 5 opened. Probably one of the best Army Builders we've ever gotten in any line. That's G.I. Joe Classified, the Bat. What can I say? The GOAT. This thing's amazing. All the different accessories of this thing, the damaged head, the people in the community making the different plates to go over the chest that you can see through. I love this.
Just got
thing.
one the other day. Yeah.
Amazing Army Builder. So yeah, Classified, just perfect.
Yeah. Brian, you're close to what my number 6 was going to be. It was a tie. It was between Black Panther and this G.I. Joe Classified. Yeah, I know Bobby made one. I like that one too. But this other one had a little special, like had that feeling to him. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, when you open and play with him, like, you had that feeling with him. And it was the number 1 wrestler that came into the G.I. Joe world, Sergeant Slaughter. That figure, I could not put that figure down. And I got it. I could not put it down. Like, Slaughter was a man. Hat, the whistle.
I have to open
the hand. Right, in the hands. Like, the hands made it. Like, it felt like a Slaughter, and it was a great figure. Hands down, great figure. So, yeah, that was my number 6.
Great pick, Dante. Great
pick. Very great pick.
All right, Figgy, what's your number 5, sir?
So
you better not come with no McFarlane deep nonsense either. One was enough. Rush is already on thin ice with some
yeah.
You want to stab me in the back? Rush did it. Rush did it the only way he could.
Oh, God.
He's like, yeah, I got Legends, but I got this DC Multiverse.
Oh,
just one.
It was like, see.
Well, it's like I had to spread my list out, and I don't collect G.I. Joe Classified or Valaverse or that, so my collection's very limited. So yeah, out of my collection, that made
and then
the list.
I was grabbed onto Rush like E2.
Like, me too.
E2. As he smiled as I went down to the ground.
So, shall I or?
I guess okay.
No, I'm just wondering because I didn't actually hear whose turn it was, but
it's you. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, he's already. Yeah.
No, for my this is number 5, I believe.
Yes. Yo,
I had to. That Panther boy. It's just.
That's what I said. That was a hard choice. Like for number 6, I'm like, ugh.
He had to be in my top 5 because I was just like, yeah, I didn't expect to like this that much. Like I was like, oh, okay, new body, but then I got him. I was like, wow.
That's the Vulcan buck, right?
Yeah, it was a Vulcan buck.
Yeah,
but it also makes you feel so bad about your 9 other Black Panthers, especially the Walmart exclusive one. And I'm almost like, you looking to get
you and I are like in the same headspace tonight, buddy. That's my favorite one. Is that Walmart exclusive one that we got? Yeah,
it was so nice. And then this one came and said, "Oh yeah, hold my beer," and you're like,
"Get here!" He's like, "Get out here, T'Chaka."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you need to move, T'Chaka. Time for you to go.
Here it is. Yep.
Yo, that figure.
That figure is beautiful. But then this one was just like, I got a shorter cape too.
There you go. Deep.
It's not about size; it's how you use it.
Sashay away, my friend. Sashay away.
Deep Blake says, did Tim get his replacement Venom pack yet?
I did. Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. And again, for as angry as I was, they were very quick about it. I knew they probably would be. It's just, again, I won't go my rant. I did that enough earlier. But yes, I did get it. I love the Eddie Brock. Pay attention to my next top 10 Marvel Legends list coming out probably next week for the year. You might see him pop up in there.
There you go. And Blake with the super chat. Thank you very much. Blake says, do we get to vote who has the best two top 10 at the
At
end?
the end. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Y'all can do
No
that.
problem.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see. Your boy's dad too says each his daughter. Yes, yeah, I know. Strider says all hail the king.
And just saying, if you guys
It's all good.
if you guys vote and it's anyone other than Dante, that person won't be on the show next week. So,
Look,
That's
if
where
you
we
vote for
just
anybody
have
who
it.
has a DC universe multiverse figure in their top 10, yeah, they'll be gone next week. it'll be 3 people next week. No, Brian says number 5, McFarlane Asbats. Oof. Getting a tingle. It ain't the Spidey sense. It's that Spidey sense tingle. The Spider tingle. Damien says hidden gem of the figure. Strident. Hidden gem of a figure. Strident says great figure. Don says, you scoundrel, give us the chairs. Oh, that one was with Snook. That was Snook's throne. I'm still waiting to get the Kang chairs back from Brian. He's supposed to be sending them back this weekend, so I should have them sometime next week. So 2 already spoken for. So there's only 3 left. It was only 5.
2 left.
Okay, 2 left now. So there you go, folks. 2 left. Brian says my second favorite Marvel Legend of this year. RG said there better be some X-ray female combatants coming up. You know, I have none of those figures. I don't know if any of us have. Does anybody have X-ray figures? The X-ray combatant figures?
No, I don't believe I do.
Oh well, now there's only 1 left, folks. Your boys got. I got this.
There's
only cool 1 left.
Womp. That's great.
Johnny says I'm surprised. McFarlane hasn't put out figures at least some of the Image founders. Well, I think they're all broken up. Like you got some between like DC and Marvel at this point. So they're
dude,
all.
I want some more Image figures. I want the original Wildcats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Damn. So all the Kang chairs have been claimed. Dan says 0 left. My man Dan who? Pal. I'm here. I'm still here, yo, in the attic. The missus is sleeping. Tim, did you give me number 5?
I did not give you my number 5, no.
Okay, so Tim, number 5. Johnny
All right,
Fox
so
still alive.
number 5. Oh, ye of little faith. A freaking course Elvira's on my list.
My man came through. Yeah, I like that.
I told you I would not surprise if she wasn't on there.
She got her feet kicked up. This thing is amazing. So happy they pulled the trigger and did this. Cassandra Peterson gave them the rights to do it. She's one of those people. I mean, she's in amazing shape. I'm assuming she's very healthy, but it's one of those just deep-rooted pop culture icons that one morning you wake up and hear some horrible story in the news that they're gone. So I like that character so much that I actually also picked up a second one just to keep on card. So it's not the autographed one. I was not going to pay $100 for that. I'm sorry. That's just stupid. But yeah, loved it at number 5, Rush. I was trying to use my poker face, but I love that you put that on your list, sir. It's an amazing figure. Great offering from NECA. Randy Falk killing it at NECA this year. So there it was. Elvira, number 5.
I'm waiting for Alf to come out for the next one.
Oh, I can't wait.
My number 5 is Figgy. You already said it actually early, but I had him higher up there. I have Storm Shadow as my number 5. I had to go with that one because that is one of the Spirit. Storm Shadow and Slaughter, I think, were like their knockouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like, that was right at the pinnacle peak. And I'm just gonna let you know right now. From here on out, there's no legends. That was it.
Oh snap!
There's no legends, and this is it for classified.
Oh wow! No, that's nope.
I'll do my.
Probably nothing but Mayfex and Mescos.
I'm not gonna say what's on there yet, because there's some surprises that some people may not know about. So I'll do my number 4. My number 4 is the cult of personality. Was Mr. AEW used to be? Yes, my Rush. That's what. CM Punk.
Great pick.
Yes, and thanks to Tim for helping me get this other version, the alternate version.
Which is your? Are you going with both as a cheat, or is one specifically your favorite?
They're both equal for me. It's just nice to have the one with the short trunks and the one with the long trunks. So, but yeah, I think it's my first CM Punk figure, and he looks great with the AEW coat on, and then he has the one with the Larry coat. So those were both good figures. I enjoyed them very much, and yeah, that's my number 4.
There he is.
There he is.
Good call. The AEW hoodie's awesome. That really it gave you a reason to want to buy multiple.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But the only drawback of that figure, once again, like some of the classifieds, no fist to hands for you need fist to hands for wrestling. Like you need fist hands for
I would
wrestling.
not give him fisted hands.
They didn't. They did not put no fist hands in there. It's just
I
open
feel
hands.
like that's a standard for wrestling figures. That's not the standard.
Some of them do have fist hands, some of them don't.
Nope. No. You should have to pay extra for gripping hands because no one's holding a mic like that.
Yeah.
Look, when you're
You
on the
should
mic like this,
You should just have universal hands for anyways. Nope. Don't get me
when
started.
my hand goes up. Sorry, I'm not gonna do no damn miss here. Nah. Rush, you're number 4 pick.
Well, you can tell Dante's so upset with me because my number 5 that he kind of skipped over.
I'm so sorry. I did not. I thought you gave me number 5. I do apologize. I am so sorry. Go.
And I'm glad Dan Who's still in chat because he would get, love this one. But number 5, going back to Gargoyles, is Bronx.
Great pick. Yep.
Love this figure. It's such an awesome figure. Love the Gargoyles line. Can't wait for more. But since, we're going number 4 now, since I got to do 2 back-to-back, because whatever, you just, hate me.
Rush, it's like a fantasy football.
I swear, no more Batman. I swear. Number 4 is actually
Mojo.
And it's like I had the original Toy Biz version in my collection, and it's like I love that they're updating the newer figures. So Mojo is excited for. Blob, I'm already saying will be in my top 10 next year. So yeah. Mojo is a nice update. I know there's 2 versions. I got the cheaper of the 2 because I didn't think the box set was worth it, and I want the retro card long shot. So
there you go. Dan says my CM Punk figure had the A on his hood, so it said. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Dan.
No.
I'm just laughing because how do they miss a full-on A? He said, "Who's Larry?" I complained to Jazzwares, and they're sending me a Mox Chase as a replacement, as they had no CM Punks left in stock. That I can believe. I can believe.
Dan, was that the CM Punk that I got you?
Yo, CM Punk, you're not gonna be able to find him. It's like he does not sit on the shelf. People want him just in case he gets fired from AEW. That's the only reason why, and they know that figure's gonna go up in price because of that.
Dante,
Yes.
just in the interest of time, do you mind if I piggyback on Rush's number 4 real quick?
Sure.
Because I did the exact same thing, Rush. Great minds think alike, sir. So I have also have Mojo at number 4. I think Rush just said this. I was very happy. I think Rush mentioned he got his at the cheaper price, right?
44.
Yeah, I got mine at cheaper price.
Before Target realized it and raised it.
Yep, exactly. So I got it before they realized they screwed up. Building it was a lot of fun. It was like basically putting together a build a figure. I don't mind the fact that it's that kind of like not as bright color, and I made the comment when I reviewed it that we'd probably get a long shot on a retro card sometime in a couple of years, and we're getting it now.
Yep.
So I didn't need to pay the extra money. No hate on Hasbro. I think it's a cool 4-pack.
He's
4-pack, 3-pack. But yeah, great pick, Rush. I piggybacked on that one, man. Good job, sir. Agree.
Look, Figgy, just because you went to CMD store and got yours, don't mean.
No. Those are GameStops. Don't do that to me. Those are GameStop. Easy,
you know. And CMD store, if you want to send me free stuff, like you be sending Figgy stuff, you go ahead. I'll give you, hit me up and I'll send you my address.
You just dissed them now. You want them to send you free?
I know. I didn't diss them. I'm just because you showing it off. Like, hey, look what I got from CMD store.
I just got these. It's okay. They're up here. It's not a thing.
No. Dan said no. Dan said no. The punk you got me, Rush, was good. He was the short trunks Walmart exclusive with the AEW hoodie. All good. Thank you again.
Right.
All right.
Anytime.
What's up? Oh, yeah. Figgy, what is your number 4, sir?
Piggybacking off Rush, I'm gonna go and say, but I'm gonna do the trifecta because people aren't expecting this. So I'm doing retro carded long shot, the 3-pack Mojo, and my girl. Oh, so happy they put her out.
Dazzle.
Not
Dazzler.
Dazzler. No. Can't.
Spiral.
That's my man. There you go. The trifecta.
Wow.
The fact that
I
they
haven't
put
gotten it, so I couldn't.
the fact that they put all those
Right.
out in 1 year, and she's up there on the villain shelf next to Mojo, so I'm not about to move her. But we got all 3 in 1 year. I'm so happy. And double versions of
These
certain.
damn foreigners getting all these figures. ready.
Told you. Look,
That's all my foreigners in the chat. What's up? What up, Dan?
yo, see, I told you, he be in the hustle. He be sitting at the docks in his hoodie, be waiting, hands pocket, like, is that my stuff? Yeah, it's the stuff. All right, go ahead and load up in the truck. Just take it to the house.
My boy got me Spiral at Toys R Us. She was a very inflated price, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it just to get Spiral." And yeah, that's where you go to Toys R Us. If you don't mind paying crazy prices, you go to Toys R Us Canada. But yep,
So-
those 3. Number 4, great. We have our Mojo World. I'm awesome. I'm happy.
So CMD store, if you can just go ahead and send me those free figures, like you be doing figure, that'd be great.
CMD is sold out of all retro carded X-Men figures, probably because Dan who bought them all.
Probably. My number 3 is probably not on anybody's list. It's one of the few figures that I've seen really anybody talk about, and it's the 5K Toys Snake Eyes.
That's pretty.
This is the movie Snake Eyes, actually. This one is very awesome. 2 swords, knife, gun, and holsters. There's a holster for the gun. Both sheaths for the swords. It's got little packs that actually can slide on and slide off here. I'm not going to take that off because I'll probably lose it. Comes with a little machine gun, Uzi, and I think it came with another gun as well. I forget. I think I might have it packed up somewhere. But yeah, this is a great figure. Like everything you want. Oh, this is like basically like a Mezco figure, and it's for a cheaper price. But yeah, this is based off like the movie Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe first one, not the movie Snake Eyes, but the first G.I. Joe movie. But it's very well done. It's a very good figure.
Yeah,
and I love it. Yeah, so that's my number 3.
Cool pick.
Thank you, Tim. What is your number 3?
I waited a long time. We all did. This thing's friggin' amazing. Mezco Toys, 112th Collective, Constantine.
Yo, you've been waiting for that.
Dude, this freaking action figure, man. I love the trench coat. But the thing is, despite loving him in that trench coat, having the double jointed elbows, which is new for the Mezcos, is insane. If Prime's still in the chat, I blame him and Nate for enabling me to buy more of these Mezco figures. The only thing I'll say is it'd be a little bit higher on my list if I can get the freaking cigarettes in his mouth. I can't get the cigarettes in his mouth. I don't know what to do. But it's so cool. The freaking articulation's on point. The head sculpts, there's 4 head sculpts with this thing. I mentioned the trench coat. Swords, freaking chainsaws. There's hands that have tarot cards that are actually in his hands that can be taken out. I mean, So many accessories with this thing. I know that's standard for a Mezco. I don't get Mezcos often, but this was easily one of my favorite purchases of the year. I was so happy it came in finally after about a 2-year wait. But this thing is still available at a lot of online outlets. If you're even remotely a DC Constantine fan, where you collect, even Multiverse being out of scale with McFarlane, I'd pick this thing up because it's friggin' amazing. But easily for a top 3, John Constantine, Hellblazer.
Exactly. Dan, who said
Tim, everyone's saying that you need to use tweezers to get into the mount.
Right.
Tweezers? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Dan said, you guys are forgetting Hasbro send me everything for free. How's the reviews? That's how YouTube works, apparently. Damn it, Dan, you shilly man. You shilly man.
Dan, they don't send it to you for free. They do it the buy away. They send it to you for free, but they don't list as gifts, so you have to pay the custom charges.
Exactly.
Therefore, they send it to you for free, but you still pay for it.
Exactly. Starting says that Snake Eyes is from Retaliation. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. Yeah, Retaliation. I thought it was from. Yeah, I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was first one. Just Justin Collect says, yeah, but they only send you the first one for free. You have to wait by the dots for the second retro cards to hang on the wall. Yo, wow. Grace says, yeah, this is how I get a heat gun, tweezers. Art says use tweezers. Stratton says beat Constantine. Damien says number 3, I gave it to Richard E. Grant as Loki. Just again, his look, color, the lot screams classic Loki from the comics to me. You know what? I have not got. I'll be getting that one on Sunday. I'll get that whole wave on Sunday. So I will see.
I don't know about that wave, but he does look good.
I just wanted for the Build-A-Figure. Yeah, that's what I got it for. And Jimmy Woo. And maybe I might key Howard. Let's see. Your boy said, Toy said you got whisper sweet nothings in his ear to soften the lips.
Well, it's better to be back here with a friggin'. I'm back here with an X-Acto trying to drill a hole in his mouth. I'm thinking I'm going to butcher this friggin' thing.
Dan says I have to rowboat across the Pacific Ocean. Dangerous work to review toys first. I can't see Dan rowing a boat. He'd probably have a little motorboat like he in Miami Vice.
Oh man,
him and Brandon. He'd be like, "Hi, Brandon. Hi, let's go in here and get these toys off the boat. You know the drill." They got the little grappling gun, shoot up on the boat.
It's okay. In Dan Who's chat, we were just discussing this last night that they're now putting other YouTubers out of business because they're not getting the toys first anymore. I think it was his name, Sean Long or something like that, announced that he's going to stop collecting. So.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. All right, what is your number 3 figure, sir?
Number 3. This is a hard pick for me because I seemingly only collect Legends, Classified, and Lightning Collection. So it's going to be that.
I haven't seen you say like a Lightning Collection figure yet.
I only have 3 Lightning figures.
I have of Lightning figures, and this particular number goes out to not the whole wave because they've been actually gone down in quality this year a little bit, but my man Damon from Lost Galaxy, he came out recently and he was on the classic buck with pins because I'm a pin man. I love my pins. Bong, number 3, Lost Galaxy, Damon. Honorable mentions also goes out to that Venom 3-pack, not the whole Venom 3-pack, but Riot from that 3-pack. I love that figure. I love the color, the goofy smile on his face. It was great, but I had to give it to at least one Lightning Collection.
Right.
Number 3, Damon.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
I just like how you threw the box out, like whatever. But yeah,
I mean, it's for comedic effect. I'm probably gonna cry later when the box is all banged up. But
Rush, what is your number 3, sir?
Again, going back to a collection that no one else has talked about. Everyone talked about like G.I. Joe and everything. I didn't really care for G.I. Joes as more of a Transformers, and as well for the 80s, but as well as Transformers. So I was also loving the Masters of the Universe. So the 40th anniversary He-Man I love the Masterverse collection because of the articulation, and the 40th anniversary is just that classic He-Man look that I replaced the original Masterverse He-Man, and this one's now in my collection. Love it.
I agree. I collect only the Revelation ones out of the whole thing. That's a good pick, though. That is a good one. That is a good one. What's going on, No Chewing? 1-6 shooter. Alcatraz, how y'all doing? Welcome. My number 2 pick is another Mafex figure, and it's the Dark Knight Returns.
Shocker.
It's the Dark Knight Returns Superman. That one was awesome. I love that one. I think that one is a good old Superman because it was right on par with the Superman we got from the Hush series. So both Supermans are great. And I think I almost named all of them. All the Supermans made it onto my list except for Black Suit Superman. I do love that figure, that Mafex Black Superman suit. But Dark Knight Superman is like that Superman that was like crying out like, "Yo, I'm old and I'm tired of your nonsense. I ain't out here. Look, I ain't got time for this. Like, get off my lawn, or I'm gonna push you off the lawn. You're gonna get pushed all the way out into space, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Not your family, not anybody. Nothing. No."
Man, Mafex put out 3 figures this year that I almost end up buying from them. Between the Nightfall Batman, the Hush, actual Hush, and then the Mafex Gambit. Man, those 3, I was on the verge of getting those.
Yeah, it was tough. It
Those
like
are nice. Yeah.
I had the Mafex Jean Grey, and because she almost made it too, and then I had the Mafex
she's nice.
Wolverine. Weber said, "Dad, buy Superman."
It was.
Yo,
great.
come on,
That was
come
great.
on, ain't that
Yeah,
bad?
he ain't lying. That was great.
No, y'all stop it now, y'all. Going back to with Brian, his number 2 was Marvel Legends 20th Anniversary Captain America. I wanted to put that one on my list. If I decided to do a Marvel Legends list, he would be on there. Not sure what number, but he would be on there. That Marvel Legends Captain America is great.
He's nice. I
Yeah.
prefer the 80th, but he's nice.
Yeah, same.
The head sculpt on the 80th for me, the Alex Ross stuff, I just love it. And the color, I love that deeper blue, but it was nice. When I finally opened 20th Anniversary Cap, he was dope.
I missed that on the 80th. I remember having in hand at a Walmart, and I was being very selective at that point in time. So getting this one was amazing.
Yeah.
I saw it once at a GameStop, and I grabbed it, used the $5 off coupon. Could not get myself to open it. It was in my top 10 list that I just posted a couple days ago. If people want to see that, then go check it out on This About Action Figures. But I didn't open it. So I was like, all right, putting it in the top 10, not opening it. But I've seen so many great reviews that I was like, I feel confident putting this in a top 10 having not opened it. So
Yeah, I've got the 80th Cap as well. The 20th one, the smaller eye holes.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
As well as the holes in the shield. Decided between those 2 things, like, no, I'm skipping. I'll keep the 80th.
Toy Biz Shield,
Yeah, man.
2-pack shield.
But check it. You get the 80th Cap with the Toy Biz Shield, and that is like, bro.
Oh, I know. I have it on him. I have it
There
on
you
him.
go.
Glad you bring that how I have it.
Exactly.
Yes.
80th.
This is the only shield you ever need. If you can find a Toy Biz cap,
face-off?
2-pack cap, face off.
There's 2 tones
This-
because there's ones with the lighter tone, which is the one with the lighter tone is the Toy Biz Captain America, the first series one, and then they came with a 2-pack one that's the darker. So I got 3 of those Toy Biz shields because they're that awesome.
What? Because I have both of the face off ones, the unmasked one and the masked one.
I just have the masked face off, I believe.
Yeah,
Great.
The masked one's not too bad, but the head looks a little bit small on him.
Yeah, still goes.
Let's see,
I actually
real quick.
have the face-off one in the 80th box.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
boy. That's a smart idea. I should see.
That
You
is-
see, I got my 80th box right here. Okay. All right. Yes.
Real quick, your boys got toy said the Kryptonite arrow and damaged face sealed it for me for Mayfix Superman. Dom says Mayfix Superman wants to melt McFarlane Superman with his heat vision.
Yeah.
Justin Collect says Figgy Man, that Ecliptor for the 2-pack was fire. It came out right at the beginning of the year, so he gets overlooked. That in the UK, the UK got him 6 years early like everything else.
True. Ecliptor I haven't opened yet from that 2-pack, so I understand that it's dope. So I must
Oh wow.
get that fig. So many figures I haven't opened from Lightning Collection.
Ember Wing says, I just bought the Mayflex AOA Magneto. I can't wait to get that in hands. You know what? You know what? You know why? There's two things I don't like. And you know there's two things I just don't like. I know everybody loves it, but I just two things. It's Toddy Mac and AOA. Two things. You know what grinds my gears? Toddy Mac and AOA figures. It makes me just.
See, I have a
punch the
whole
air.
AOA shelf. I love that storyline.
And you make me want to punch the air with that. Just want to punch the air.
There's enough figures that they got shelf space. I can't hate.
Yo, I'm always triggered. Thank you, Shrine. Yeah, AOA does trigger me, and so does Toddy Mac. People having Toddy Mac in their collection trigger me. I told my friend Alcatraz when he
back when I
posted
was a kid in the 90s when AOA came out, it's like, it was the whole concept. It was new. It's like they were actually putting out, they canceled all the comics for 4 months, which we didn't know was only going to be 4 months. And it's like they are completely redoing the whole storyline. It's like it was cool and amazing. And Nate Gray's still one of my favorite characters in comics. So it's like, oh, I love the AOA. Sorry,
Dante, you know my opinion.
Yeah.
I won't
You know what? No, Tim. No, Tim.
Whatever
You're the worst.
it
You're the
iterated.
worst offender. You are the worst. The top 10 of AOA. No, Tim. You're the worst of the worst right there. You did that to just. Can't get the words out. You're fine, Amber. It's fine. I understand. You like his hair. I got gorgeous hair too, but you don't see nobody buying no figures of me either.
It's me stirring the pot, doing a top 10 Age of Apocalypse list for Dante. Me stirring the pot.
Johnny's like, keep punching the air and you'll learn to throw sonic booms. And here's another person starting trouble. Robert Diaz. Everyone send your AOA figures to Dante. Nah, don't just send me no AOA figures. I want no AOA figures. It's like no iron hangers in this house. If you ever seen that movie. Justice says, I think McFarlane is going to do sculpts for the next AOA. Wait, get out of here. Stop that. Omar he said almost bankrupt Marvel. It was so good. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I think the
Rush
Heroes
goes.
Reborn is what almost bankrupted Marvel because that was horrible.
That was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, Dom. He says, worst offender, Tim or my brother? I don't know. That's a tough question, Dom. That's a tough question. Dad, we're on number 2. Tim, did you do your number 2?
I have not.
Okay, so go ahead. Well, you go ahead and do your number 2 and number 1 because I know you say you forgot your charger.
Cool. Thanks, man. All right, so yeah, sorry guys. Unfortunately, I had an issue with my charger. But yeah, number 2, so close to being number 1. By the way, this thing was amazing.
Guess you're number 1.
Rush, I'm sorry I couldn't help you out, but we will at RetroCon. Trevor, if you're in the chat, sir, your pictures are amazing. This was this close, like maybe even like this close to being number 1 for my overall figure of the year. The freaking horse, the headless horseman, the accessories, the sword, the freaking bendy wire cape. I just Rush mentioned earlier being a huge Disney fan of Headless Horseman. I love the animated version as a kid. I love the Johnny Depp version. It was so great. But yeah, this thing was an easy grab for me. Friggin' love it. It's just amazing. Also, I didn't have a Mythic Legions horse, so to get it as in the Figure Obscura line was great. So Four Horsemen Studios, man, great year. And I bought a lot more Mythic Legions this year than I have in the past. I did not put them in my top 10 because there's so much stuff that I bought. But my Mythic Legions figures, a known one from the convention, just knocked it out of the park this year. So great job.
Hey, Tim, real quick, you brought up the Disney thing. Have you watched that recently?
The animated version?
Yeah.
I watch it. I watch it every year. Yep.
It's been a while since I watched it, but man, I didn't realize how much of a sexist Ichabod Crane was. Like, holy shit, this is
they're
bad.
both scumbags. Dude, Ichabod's a scumbag, and they make fun of the heavier women and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, they're scumbags.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, Ichabod was a gold digger.
Yeah, it's like rewatching that cartoon now. It's like, oh, Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
that's wow.
It did not age well, but the fact that Bing Crosby is the voice makes up for it. There it is.
Hey
Um,
Tim, looks like
and-
your wife is messing up, Tim.
And as Dante said, really quickly, just in case my battery dies, I'll stay on as long as I can. But I know these things can
That's
be
what she
finicky. Number one, all night long, in plain sight,
Oh, Serpentor.
G.I. Joe Classified, SDCC exclusive, frickin' Serpentor. The only reason this knocked the Headless Horseman out of number one was because the nostalgia connection to this thing for me. I went and saw the G.I. Joe movie earlier, very early in the summer when they replayed it in theaters for the first time. Played it in theaters. Sitting there as at that time a 39-year-old man, seeing him on screen fighting Sergeant Slaughter. Dante, you mentioned Slaughter earlier. Having Slaughter and him in a collection, years, 35 years later after I had them as a kid, what is special to me. I will say, because I'm a nitpicker, I've talked about it on my channel, people have agreed. For some reason, a lot of the joints are super tight on Serpentor. I heated them up, and they're still not loose enough to move around a whole lot. So he kind of just hangs out on that air chariot. But the feeling putting this thing together, just the nostalgia feeling was amazing. So easily number one, not quite easily, but just out of that myth, the figure Obscura Horseman is my Serpentor and air chariot.
Cobra.
Wait, ready? Cobra. La 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 la.
Honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen the G.I. Joe movie.
I've seen
It
it.
was on
It's
YouTube
okay.
for free up until they re-released it, so it's good.
Oh yeah.
Burgess Meredith, the voice of Mick from Rocky, is in it.
New Jersey Tree, real quick. We said that Galactus would probably be everyone's number ones, but he's neglected from this list. So
Yeah.
just know Galactus is probably everyone's number one, but that was obvious. So we're going to accept Galactus.
Mhm.
Well, you know what's surprising? Like nobody said like on their list was like Morg or and then like the Heralds.
I gotta wait till I get to Morg, but I know he'd be up there. But yeah.
Morg
Yeah.
was on my list, but I replaced him with other things.
What? You know what, Johnny? You were right. He says that song and Stonecutter song share too much in common. That is true. It's almost close. They are almost close. Now I think about it. They're very close. Let's see. Adam says, speaking of which movie, us watching movies every year, I'm going to watch 89 Batman on January 15th to celebrate the 3-year anniversary of the Mezco pre-order. Yeah, it's been that Mezco kind of year. It's been that Mezco kind of year. 3-year wait. 3-year anniversary of Batman 89. Damien says that my number one as well, we should all say together, this I command is the maddest Dante. Maddest way Dante. Yeah. Okay. Omega says, where's Dr. Mindstripper at on the list? You know what? He's good, but he just did not make my list for me.
Yeah, me either. And you know what? Being nitpicky,
Mm.
the ink bleed from the cape over time, seeing how many people that happened to, basically almost everybody, was enough for me to kind of slide it down an overall top 10. G.I. Joe, it was an honorable mention for me on my classified top 10 list, just because I didn't want to put Serpentor and Mindbender up against like more regular releases in my top 10. But I did love it. I did like it.
Yeah, it's a good figure. I think what really soured me was like mine did have like that purple blemish on it.
Yep.
I think that's what kind of soured me on it. But it's still good figure. It's just that kind of took me out of it. And I was like, oh,
There you
I was like,
Yeah. I agree.
Greg says, all right, next time you hang with Dante, have comic store and complete AOA store. You know what? I'm done with y'all.
Number two.
Trying to say, I said, I hope you get that Serpent. I hope I can get that Serpentor this year. I hope so too. That Serpentor was pretty hard to get. Dom
Also,
helped me get mine.
The fan does spin in the back for people that didn't know
Right.
that, which is
Yep.
cool. It's gonna spin that sucker around.
Let's see. Brian says, as soon as I get my Serpentor, D'Artagnan kills him. Robert says legit Adler. The Moose is on my top 10 of the year. Look, this Moose is great, but he's not in my top 10. Even if Trevor made a good picture of the Moose, he still probably would not be in my top 10. So now he's got a ride. Spidey's got a riding partner now. Guns up, wig out. Oop. You just fell off. Guns up, wigs out. The best wig in the business is played with Bullseye. I was going to say Deadpool. And I hate Deadpool. All right, Figgy, what's your number 2, sir?
I gotta just give out a lot of honorable mentions to things that almost made it into this spot. Special shouts to any amount of figures in the Viper 3-pack because I just like that pack and how they look good, especially the officer. The Cobra officer. Wow. U.S. Agent from Marvel Legends. Quake / Maria Hill from Marvel Legends.
Leonardo DiCaprio pointing meme.
Yeah, you see, this man, for number 2. So many. But I had to knock it down and break it down to kind of, and also I'm gonna not do my 1 and 2 at the same, but they're not linked at all. So I'm just gonna kind of keep them separate. But from one line get the 2, which is basically a 1, and then from the other line gets a 1. The best army builder I've seen in a long damn time.
Ooh, Crimson Guard.
Number 50. I've never bought I've capped at Cobra Infantry at 8. Crimson Guard got the same amount, and I got 8. And I don't usually do that often. These are bad boys.
Good call, sir. Well played.
Bad boys. Number 2, 50 marks it off. The end of plastic. Perfect way to go out. Beautiful. Crimson Guards.
Rush, what's your number 2, sir?
Finishing off the NECA Gargoyles trilogy, Hudson.
Nice.
And reason this one rates better than the other 2 Gargoyles is just the amount of detail on him. I mean, this looks like this ripped right off of the cartoon. The face sculpt, just detailing everything, amazing. Again, I'm looking forward to the rest of the line. Wishing that they would release quicker. Looking forward to that Armored Xantos the most. I hope that one gets released soon. So, yeah, NECA Gargoyles, number 2.
Good pick, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. Before I get my number 1, they figured out. I did some honorable mentions real quick. AEW is Jade Cargill. She's one of my honorable mentions. Legends is the Black Panther. Gore, Zemo, Modern Iron Man, and Null. Mayfex, Nightfall Azrael, Jean Grey, Black Suit Spidey, Hot Toy Spider-Man. Let's see, who did I miss? Valverse Duster, Blowback, and Serpentor, and Mezco Nemo, and Wolverine. But my number 1 figure, I think it's the best hands down that has been done out there to this day, and I don't care what anybody says. This has been the hands down figure that's been done right, and it is the Mezco Predator.
Nice.
You can't tell me there's a better Predator figure out there with working laser lights in the head and a gun, the flip up arm panel, like NECA, like. To me, NECA does not compare to this. This is it. This was my number 1. I love this Predator figure, and I haven't said that about a Predator figure ever. For the few that I have, I love this one. Like all my Mezcos, like this one has not even gone into the detail. This has not touched the detail yet. It stays on my desk with me, and I love this. This figure is amazing. Just the detail and the quality, the ability to switch out the faces is magnetic. It's not like something like really hard. The hair being like a rubber so it doesn't mess up. It's this is the Predator right here. This is what I want. Any figure, this is what I want in a monster figure. So that is my number 1.
Cool pick, man.
Real quick here. Let's see. Johnny says, did you see the P-Band expansion set for the RG God Gundam? No, I have not seen that one yet. If you can send me a link to it, and I'll check it out. Omega says Jay Cargill in a storm suit. I'll buy that. Yeah, look, I'll buy it. Like even in the Chitara,
was gonna say
like
that,
Chitara.
Yeah,
Thundercats. That was.
I think
awesome.
everyone knows of that one.
Yeah,
was
even when
cool.
she came out with She-Hulk, that was a good one too.
Yep.
Damien says different, but again, solid choice. Thank you. Robert says here, I thought Donnie was going to say Multiverse Clayface was his number one. You know what? I'm tired of y'all. Can't stand y'all. Raw Deal says awesome figure. Thank you. So Figgy, what is your number one figure, sir?
I'll end it on a high note, and I will quickly Ninja Vanish after that. But number one, oh man, 3-pack Venom.
Ooh,
3-pack Venom is the best damn Venom that we've ever seen in the Marvel Legend line. I love that Venom so much. I'm happy that they gave it to us. I love the split head sculpt. I feel like we're gonna get it again. It's a great Venom. Just beautiful figure. I love it. Tim Brady.
Wait, which one is the Venom? Out of curiosity, is it the gold one? Is it the blue one or the yellow one? Which one is the Venom? I can't remember.
you get
What
to put
happened?
together first.
I missed the story, but I have a feeling that within your 3-pack, someone returned it and put in a bunch of random pieces, and that is terrible.
You didn't miss the story then because you figured it
The
out.
blue one's Riot, the gold one's Phage.
Oh, they replaced all 3 of them.
Yeah,
I'll send you a link later, sir.
That's fantastic. Please do that. I want to. Wow. But that 3-pack Venom, it took. So I got mine from Amazon.com really quickly. It took forever. It was supposed to get here November 4th. Didn't arrive at November 14th. Ordered another one. It got here. Finally, the other one came here. And then they were like, hey, please send that back. And I was just like, no. Well, I didn't tell them no. I said certain things that allowed them to forget that I even had it. And yeah, I love that 3-pack. All to say.
yeah, very nice. It's not a bad choice.
Great choice.
Rush, how about you, sir? What's your number one?
Man, Figgy, I think we became best friends, and we think we should be on the honeymoon game because
Yeah, man.
number one, just piggybacking what he says, it's the ideal Venom. I know so many people were saying the renew your vows Spider-Man and everything, but God, I love this Venom. It's just amazing. The face sculpts is just perfect. So, Marvel Legends box set Venom. Number
And you
one.
know what goes with that Venom real nice? Those D Blake Venom webs. Yes, go to D Blake's and get yourself some Venom webs. They're great. They're benders. They bend them up, fold them up, do whatever you like with them. Yeah, grab some of those Venom webs. And also, I haven't opened up mine yet. But yeah, go grab some Spider-Man webs too.
He makes webs now too. Okay, D Blaze, we
Yes.
need to talk. Shout out to you.
Yes. Picked these up at Legion's Con. He was so nice. So nice. Can't wait to have him on Affinity Creators. Can't wait to have him and Stefan as well. But there you go. There you have it. Top 10. Of the top 10.
Great lists, guys. This is such an awesome year. I mean, obviously, like Dan Hu and a lot of people often say, we're living that golden era of action figures, and there's just so much cool stuff. And putting a list like this together, you guys did a great job. It's not easy. It's not easy when you buy a lot of different lines or just so much out there. So good job, guys.
I really think it like, and nothing gets you. Like I know like people who just stick with Marvel Legends, and that's fine. But I think when you had a diverse plethora on of a palette of figures, it does make it a little bit, makes it a little bit harder. But then it's like, man, like this figure really, was my, like I said, like for me, Predator, that was it. That to me was it. Like that figure I've been waiting for a long time. I think I had that on pre-order for like almost a year and a half or 2 years. And to finally get it, it was awesome. And then to finally getting Conan, 2020, my figure of the year, Conan. That Conan was awesome. No, there was no rule on imports, Johnny. Yeah, there was no rule on imports. But it's just, when you step outside the box and see other things that are getting made, it does really help you appreciate what big companies doing, but also what little companies can do as well. And that's
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just look at the representation again. Not to say little to sound like I'm demeaning, but you know, you look at NECA. You know, you look at the Four Horsemen Studios. Like, so many of those figures are represented on our list. We'll never against billion-dollar companies like Mattel and Hasbro. So, you know, or Jazzwares. You know, the fact that they are putting out such amazing figures and such great selection throughout the year just shows how hard they work and what a great job those people do.
Well, you're right. I shouldn't say little companies. The mom and pop companies.
Well, no, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I understood. But and with that said, too, not to slight the Hasbros, I love my Marvel Legends this year. You know, I did an entire top 10 list. I'll do another one of Build-A-Figures and deluxe figures. It's coming out soon. So those they killed it this year as well. J.J. Classified, Biggie had a bunch of classified figures in there. Just a great time to be buying plastic.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said at the beginning, so I could honestly make a top 10 figures of 2023, and I want to compare at the end of the year, see if they're still, you know, rated the same as they will at the end of the year as my anticipation level of them right now.
Hey, fellas, my laptop just gave me the you're at 2%, plug in or you're going to die. So I'm going to sign off here so it's not like a sudden thing.
All right.
Oh, just be like Tony Stark. Don't have to tell me, just put it on screen.
I gotta head out too. The little one just woke up, so I'm gonna.
Well, we're gonna
wrap
wrap out. Just real quick. If you order a Bishop through Mezco, that's going to be starting shipping sometime soon. So get ready to get charged for that. Wednesday is the Hasbro Pulse stream for Indiana Jones, so that will be going live on Wednesday. Other than that, I think that's it. Unless you guys got anything before we get out of here.
Quick, before you disappear, whose list did you like the best?
Yeah,
yes, put it down in the comments. Put it down in the comments and see, and just tell us who you like the best. Who you like the best.
As we wait, Rush and I will now sing the a cappella version of Carmen Sandiego for your entertainment purposes.
Oh goodness, I'm
the world is Carmen Sandiego.
See, no, I don't sing because I do realize karaoke is Japanese for tone deaf.
Hey, so it's good. But see, but me and Figgy can beatbox for you.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby? Don't you put that on me?
But just because you're afraid of the dark side.
Don't you put that on me?
All right, folks. We will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Hope you find what you're looking for when you're shopping, and stay safe.
Keep fit, have fun.
Till next week, guys.